What we're going to do here is we're going to reactivate this mosquito larvicide station. And so we take the lid off, we turn it to the left and pull the lid out. We see that it's got water in it, so we don't need to change out the water, just leave the water in place. And we're going to discard the old netting. That's 6 weeks old, and it's time to 6 to 8 weeks old. It's time to replace it. So we're going to take our new packet of active ingredient. We're going to open it, and we're going to dump the contents of the packet into the water. Okay. Pyrifoxin and Bavaria bassiana are the active ingredients. And so this is our netting for the adult mosquitoes to rest on. And so what you have is you have the ends that are stapled together. And so you look at this, that this netting is going to go around, and you have these areas where you have 3 barbs. And so you take that next to the staples, and you put it around there, just like that. And you fit that all the way down, okay? And then you just come around the entire frame, okay? Comes nice. Try not to get it wet, as little as wet as possible. And so you work that down, staying upwind with everything. And so here you have it. Okay, you notice these little trigger points right here, little latches. What we found is you could take that latch, the one that's close to the staples, because the staple inside is heavier and you want it to balance in the water level. So you take that latch and you stick it in that hole right there. Okay, just like that right there.
On that stapled side, right?
On the stapled side. And it should rest in the water level. Very good.
So that heavier weighted staple side is going to hold in by clipping that sides piece into that opening. Perfect.
All right. And so you're going to take the lid and turn it counterclockwise and lock it in, and make sure that it's on the right month, and that we're in the month of September right now. So it's on 9. The dial is on 9. Okay. And now we're going to take this and we're going to place it in a suitable resting spot for mosquitoes.
All right, so we're taking this to the front yard, and our process is going to be to have one in the front yard, one in the backyard. Now there's no limit to how many we can have. We can have as many as we want, as many as the customer would like and allows us to do. But our recommendation is at least 2, one in the front yard, one in the back. So we have these landscape beds out here in the front of the house, and we're going to want to put this in an area that is hidden from view, but also it's going to be effective for controlling mosquitoes and helping us get relief from the sitting area on the front porch here. And so we have Steve going back behind the shrub, and he's going to put this in an area tucked up next to the base of that plant, where it's going to be effective but also inconspicuous and hidden from view. And then now we're going to go to the backyard, and we're going to talk about placement in the backyard. So these stations, again, are going to need to be in shaded areas and heavily foliaged areas. So you see this heavy area of the sun, that's going to be a visible location in the sun. Not a good place for that. So next to this detached garage, we have an area where we keep a garbage can, and we have a shaded area. We got heavy tree cover, lots of debris, lots of leaf cover. Great spot to place this station in the back here. Perfect resting site for these mosquitoes. So we feel good about this backyard placement right here. Now this house here, we've got 2 in the backyard, 1 in the front. So as we come around the side of the garage, again, we've got exposed, very visible areas that we're not going to want to put it in. We already have an MLS station back to the left, back behind that garage side, more to the front. So now we're going to try to get it over in an area here. Up against this fence, we have some landscape shrubs, landscape beds, and we've got a non-sunny area, lots of shade from these trees here. And so a great placement. You can see the station is back behind this tree, up against the fence. So it's out of the way, in the shade. It's going to take on a little bit of rain, maybe some irrigation from the sprinklers, and keep that constant water level that we need. And that pretty much covers the reactivation and placement of those MLS stations.